Charlieho Victorio.
Přesně tak. A nemyslí si, že tvůj návrat na tom něco změní.
No, k tomu ti zatím nemám co říct, Charlie. O manželství jsme s Lori zatím nemluvili.
Jakým právem si troufáš mluvit o manželství s počestnou ženou?
Jestli myslíš to směšný obvinění z
A
vraždy.
to není všechno. Možná si spikaně myslel, že ti to projde, když napíšeš o té svý indiánský ženě. Ha, ha, ha. Vsadím se, že to nebyla zdaleka tvoje první smlouva.
Ten zatracený.
Marku, že se řádíš?
Jdi mi z cesty.
Charlie, mám dom, mě se brát nebudete,
V tom
slyšíte?
případě si to rozdáme venku.
Já ale nejsem ozbrojený.
To jistě nebude žádný problém, to ti slibuji.
Mami, tati,
Až po tobě, Marty. Až po tobě, Charlie.
mami, nechajte, tati.
Ukáž. Díky.
A teď plivni přes to poleno. Ne, pane. Jedná se spíš o soukromou záležitost.
No, tak pokračujte. Ale hezky čestně, nekoup se na neškrábat. A ani nekopat.
Screw Simon and the wee thing. This is about me. Right now. Sorry, Simon. What do you want? And here's the deal. I don't want it to sound good to other people. Being healthy will not get your ass on a treadmill. Losing your man boobs so you could hook up with somebody, now that's motivation. So I want to know, what do you want? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to triple your income? Do you want to start a nonprofit? Do you want to find love? What is it? Get it right here. You know what it is. Don't analyze it to death. Just pick something. That's part of the problem. You won't pick. So we're going to be talking about how you get what you want. And frankly, getting what you want, simple. But notice I didn't say it was easy.
Ani to nebolelo, Charlie.
It's very simple. In fact, if you think about it, we live in the most amazing moment in time. So that thing that you have up here, whatever it may be, you want to use healthy eating to cure your diabetes, you want to figure out how to take care of the elders and start a new hospice center, you want to move to Africa and build a school, guess what? You could walk into a bookstore right now and buy at least 10 books written by credentialed experts on how the hell you do it. You could Google it, and you could probably find at least, I don't know, 1,000 blogs documenting the step-by-step transformation that somebody else is already doing. You can find anybody online and cyberstalk them. You can just walk in their footsteps and let them, just use the science of drafting. Follow what everyone else has done, because somebody else is already doing it. So why don't you have what you want? When you have all the information that you need, you have the contacts that you need, there are probably free tools online that allow you to start a business or join a group or do whatever the heck you want. It all comes down to one word. Shut the front door, you know what I'm talking about? The F-bomb. It's everywhere. You hear it all the time, and I honestly don't understand what the appeal is of the word. I mean, you don't sound smart when you say it. And it's really not expressing how you really feel. sort of a cheap,
Já jsem kapitán.
shot to take. And of course, I'm talking about the word fine.
Tebe vás hlava?
How you doing? I'm fine.
Omlouvám se.
Oh, really? You are?
Začněte znovu.
Dragging around those extra 40 pounds? Fine. Feeling like roommates with your spouse? You're fine. You haven't had sex in 4 months? You're fine. Really?
A co chce pan otec
I
vědět?
don't think so.
No,
But
mluvte.
see, here's the deal with saying that you're fine.
Plukovník Greenhill chce vědět, za jak dlouho je vaše rada.
Because if you're fine, you don't have to
No
do it.
jasně, je to jenkýský kavalerista.
But when you think about this word fine, it just makes me so angry. I mean, here we are at a conference about being alive, and you're going to describe the experience of being alive as fine?
Co?
What a flimsy and feeble word. If you're crappy, say you're crappy. If you're amazing, say you're amazing. Tell the truth. And this not only goes for the social construct, I don't want to burden you with the fact that I hate my life, or, hey, I'm amazing, but that would make you feel terrible. The bigger issue with fine is that you say it to yourself. That thing that you want, I guarantee you, you've convinced yourself that you're fine not having it. That's why you're not pushing yourself. It's the areas in your life where you've given up, where you've said, oh, I'm fine. My mom's never going to change, so I just can't have that conversation. I'm fine. We got to wait until the kids graduate before we get divorced, so we'll just leave it. I'm fine. I lost my job. I can barely pay my bills, but whatever. It's hard to get a job. And, one of the reasons why this word also just annoys me so much is scientists have calculated, oh yeah, I'm coming down. Scientists have calculated the odds of you being born. That's right. They've crunched the numbers. I see you up there. They've crunched the numbers on you. Yeah, no, you guys standing up, you want to sit down for this. They've crunched the numbers on you being born. And they took into account all of the wars and the natural disasters and the dinosaurs and everything else. And do you realize that the odds of you, yeah, right here, put your computer away, stand up for me, Doug. So the odds of Doug here, turn around, say hi to everybody. The odds, of Doug being born at the moment in time he was born, to the parents you were born to, with the DNA structure that you have, 1 in 400 trillion. Isn't that amazing? Yes. You're not fine, you're fantastic. You have life-changing ideas for a reason, and it's not to torture yourself. Thank you. Thank you, Doug. Christine was right when she said all of you could be on stage, because all of you, we're all in this category. 1 in 400 trillion. All day long, you have ideas that could change your life, that could change the world, that could change the way that you feel. And what do you do with them? Nothing. Hopefully I won't moon you. You didn't pay for that. And I want you to just think for a minute. Because we all have, I love to use the analogy, the inner snooze button. You have these amazing ideas that bubble up, right? You've been watching people all day, and I guarantee you, like, ping pong balls, boom, 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 boom. You got an idea, oh, this, that, and every time you have an idea, what do? Boop, hit snooze. What's the first decision you made this morning? I bet it was to go back to bed. Yeah, first decision today. I'm 1 in 400 trillion. I'm gonna go back to sleep. And I get it. Your bed is comfortable. It's cozy. It's warm. If you're lucky, you've got, like somebody that you love next to you. Or in my case, I've got my husband and my 2 kids and possibly the dog. And the reason why I'm bringing up this first decision that you made today and the inner snooze alarm is because in any area area of your life that you want to change. Any. There's one fact that you need to know. This one. You're never going to feel like it. Ever. No one's coming. Motivation isn't happening. You're never going to feel like it. Scientists call it activation energy. That's what they call the force required to get you to change from what you're doing on autopilot to do something new. So try this test tomorrow. You think you're so fancy. I know you're attending TED. Try this. Tomorrow morning, set your alarm for 30 minutes earlier. And then when it goes off, take those sheets, throw them off, and stand up and start your day. No snooze, no delay, no I'll just wait here for 5 seconds because Mel's not standing here. Do it. And the reason why I want you to do it is because you will come face to face with the physical, and I mean physical, force that's required to change your behavior. Do you think that somebody who needs to lose weight ever feels like going on a diet? Of course not. Do you think they ever feel like eating boiled chicken and peas instead of a croissant? I don't think so. The activation energy required to get your ass away from your computer and out your front door to go on the walk you said that you were going to go on is the exact same amount of force that it takes you to push yourself out of a warm bed and into a cold room. What's interesting about being an adult is that when you become 18, nobody tells you that it's now going to be your job to parent yourself. And by parent yourself, I mean it's your job to make yourself do the crap you don't want to do so you can be everything that you're supposed to do. And you're so damn busy waiting to feel like it. And you're never going to. My son never feels like getting off his DS. That's my job. Get off the damn DS. Kendall, clean up the Barbies. If you're going to have a nude party in my bathroom, at least clean it up. God, chew with your mouth closed. We're not in a barn for crying out loud. All right, dinner's coming. Get out of the pantry.
Jo, je to skvělé.
Bude to asi i vaše auto.
As parents, and you were a kid, your parents make you do the things you don't feel like doing. Because you won't. Ever. Not now, not then, not ever. And even when you get good at something, you'll figure out something else you don't want to do. And then you'll plateau out and you'll get bored and you're like, I hate this job. But will you look for new? No. You'll just bitch about that one. It's very, very simple to get what you want.
Špatná nálada v kacasu. Michal se chce dnes setkat s prodejcem obojživelníka.
You have to force yourself.
Ach jo.
And I mean force.
Celá podlaha je prorezovat.
And the reason why I use the word force, when Roz was up here and talking about the emotion tracking, and she had the picture of the two sides of the brain, I look at the brain the exact same way. Only I describe one side of your brain as autopilot and the other side as emergency brake. That's the only two speeds you get. Autopilot, emergency brake. And guess which one your brain likes better? Autopilot. You've had the experience where you've driven to work, right? And you get there and you're like, oh my God, I don't remember driving here. You weren't drunk. That was your brain on autopilot. It was functioning just at this level. And the problem with your mind is that anytime you do anything that's different from your normal routine, guess what your brain does? Emergency brake. And it has that reaction for everything. Everything. You walk into the kitchen and you see everybody's left their breakfast dishes for you. And you think for the 100th time, I'm going to kill them. In fact, I'm going to leave them here and I'm going to make them do it. But that's not your normal routine, is it? So your mind goes, emergency brake. And you go right into autopilot. I'll just load it. And then not have sex. That's what I'm going to do.
Já jsem Michal.
Těší mě.
Dobře.
Tak se na to mrkneme a uvidíme.
So when I say force, anything that's a break from your routine, is going to require force. And if you think about your life, it's kind of funny because we, are kids and then we become adults and we spend so much time trying to push our life into some sort of stable routine, and then we grow bored of
Já
it.
jsem taky profesionál.
You wake up at,
Přijel jsem
what,
včera,
the same
abych se
time
na to
every
podíval.
day, you have largely the same
Celá
breakfast,
podlaha
you
je
drive to
normální.
work the same way, you
Kdybyste
show up
řekl
at
po
work,
telefonu,
you
že
look
to nemá
busy,
podlahu,
you
nekoupil
avoid
bych to.
making calls, you update Facebook, you attend a meeting and doodle the whole time, you go back and update Facebook, you make plans for the evening, you look busy some more, then you drive home the same way, you eat largely the same dinner, or, variety of it, you watch the same kind of media, and then you go to bed and do the same thing all over again. No wonder you're bored out of your mind. It's the routine that's killing you. I have this theory about why people get stuck in life. So most of you have probably taken your basic Psych 101 class and you've bumped into Andrew Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Ne.
Well, your body is kind of cool because you have these basic needs. And your body is wired to send signals.
To bude na dně za 5
If
minut,
you are
když
hungry,
dojedeš.
or if you need food, what do you
Není
feel?
nějaká možnost, abych si vzal
If you need
třeba
water,
něco jinýho
what do you
než
feel?
tohle?
If you need sex, what do you feel? Thank you.
Protože
I
jestli to
think
otočím
when
a
you
vím do
feel
Německa, tak
stuck
se pěkně
or
stáhnu.
dissatisfied in your life,
Nemůžu vám
it's
vrátit
a
peníze,
signal.
protože už je bohužel
And it's
nemám.
not a signal that your life is broken. It's a signal that one of your most basic needs are not being met. Your need for exploration. Everything about your life, about your body, grows. You self-regenerate your hair, your nails, everything grows for your entire life.
Takže teď musíš ty
And
udělat
your
něco
soul
pro
needs exploration and growth.
mě.
And the only way you'll get it is by forcing yourself to be
Pokud bych
uncomfortable,
požaloval tady v Americe, jako že
Forcing
s tím
yourself
obchodník se šrotem nebudu mít šanci.
to get outside, out of your head. Thank you. If you're in your head, you're behind enemy lines. That is not God talking. Okay? It's not.
To nestačí.
In fact, if I put a speaker on it and we broadcast what you say to yourself, we would institutionalize you.
Koukni se. Ty na tom tratíš, já taky
You would
tratím.
not hang out with
Já mám
people that talk to
největší
you the
strach,
way you talk to yourself.
protože pro ten vrak nenajdu
So,
zákazníka.
get out of
Chci
your
přijet
head.
domů a jít si lehnout.
Your feelings are screwing you. I don't care how you feel. I care about what you want. And if you listen to how you feel when it comes to what you want, you will not get it. Because you will never feel like it.
Takže vy nemyslíte, že je to špatný?
And you need to get outside your comfort zone.
Děláte legraci.
It's not about taking risks, it's about getting outside your comfort zone. Those first 3 seconds when you push yourself out of bed, they flow.
Tomáš?
Once
Koukám
you're
na
up,
video.
it's great.
Koukám na video.
Co?
Koukám na
Those
video.
first 3 seconds when you're sitting here in a studio or a stadium like this
No,
and somebody says, get up and come dance.
Nemáš ten mobil.
Dobře.
Tak si to vezmi.
No, až to dokoukám.
That experience that you had where you had the impulse to do it,
Je to sice starý typ
and then you didn't do the activation energy required to force yourself, your emergency brake up. I'm sitting right here. I'm not going up with those crazy people. I don't like to dance. I don't
Také při Michailovi
But what happened for me is I came up and I bumped into Rachel, and then we started talking, and next thing you know, she's tweeting. And we're friends, and boom, get outside. That's where the magic is. That's where the 1 and 400 trillion exists. So everything I do, wait, okay, this is the last part, sorry. So one more thing that you can use, I call it the 5-second rule.
Taková věc vždycky
Your
naskočí. Jsou
mind
to strašně
can
jednoduchý
process
motor. Takový starý krám
a
funguje
facial
pořád.
expression in 33 milliseconds. It can
Problém
move
je, co
pretty
s tím
damn quick.
zbytkem.
The other thing that it does very quickly is if you have one of those little impulses
Bude to hodně
that are
krásné.
pulling you,
If
you don't marry it with an action within 5 seconds, you pull the emergency brake and kill the idea. Kill it.
Jak to vidím,
If you
má
have the
úplně
impulse
stejnou nemoc
to
jako
get up
já.
and come
Že
dance while the
sbírá
band is
takové
playing,
staré
if
krávy.
you don't stand up in 5 seconds, you're going to pull the emergency brake. If you have an impulse about you were inspired by somebody's speech today, and you don't do something within 5 seconds, write a note, send yourself a text. Anything physical to marry it with the idea, you will pull the emergency brake and
Tyhle věci
kill
jsou velmi
the idea.
vzácné a já je vůbec nechci.
Your problem
Ale
isn't
prostě si
ideas.
ještě
Your
musím
problem
vzít
is you
něco
don't
sebou,
act
aby
on
to
them.
bylo trochu výhodnější.
You killed
Byly
them.
to
It's
takový
not my
šikovný
fault.
malý
It's
terén.
not anybody's fault.
Jen plošina, pohon
You're
všech
doing
4
it to
kol,
yourself.
všude projela, mohla se vyhodit
Stop
na
it.
padáku z letadla.
I'm counting
Taková
on
pěkná
you.
mula po renovaci
1
stojí
and
mezi 12 až
400
20
trillion.
tisíci eur.
You got stuff to do. And it's not going to
Myslím, že
happen
když
in your
uděláš
head.
tohle, bude to v pohodě.
So I want you to practice this today.
No, tak mi dej ještě aspoň 500
When we
babek.
go off to party, thank God it's coming soon because I think we all could use a
Dohodem na
cocktail.
poslední chvíli. Chatrný obojživelný
I want you to
transportér je
practice
v
the
balíčku
5-second
spolu
rule.
téměř
You
výhodný
see
obchod.
somebody and you think they have that impulse, they look interesting.
Naschledanou.
Walk over there.
Dobrý.
You were inspired by
To
somebody and
vůbec
you have a
není žádný
request.
partner pro
Make
jednání.
it.
Je to
That's why
hudlaření
you're
na zadním
here.
dvorku. To není můj partner. To není nikdo pro dlouhodobý
Experiment
vztah.
with it, and I
Je to
think you'll be
jednoduché.
shocked
Jenom
about what
se spálíš
happens.
do žehličku a
And one more
rychle
thing,
jdeš.
you know, I want you to know that everything that I do, whether it's the radio show or the television show or the book that I wrote or the column, it's for you.
Je
And
to
if
teď
there is
samozřejmě trochu
anything
náročný,
that
vlastně
I can
jako
do,
vždycky vyčerpávající. A
if
až
I
si na
can
to
do
vzpomenete za 5 let,
anything
sednete si
to
na
make
gauč
you
a
do
budete se
the
tomu
things
smát.
you don't want to do,
Zvlášť
you can have what
protože
you
je
want,
jasné, že někde dole
I
čeká
will do it.
zaručeně další
but you need to
poklad.
walk over, you need to open your mouth, and you need to make the request.
Euro
Got
se
it?
tedy počítá líp.
V letadle není žádná
Go do it.
koupelna.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, stand up. You have the impulse.